Hey guys, so after a really long hot spell here in California of 115 degrees at the highest, I mean the hottest I've ever felt it, we finally got some rain, so, and it's cooling down. Look at the clouds, so beautiful. It was hard because the whole week was about keeping the animals cool. I lost 3 chickens. They just died of heat stroke. I mean, you know, that's farm life. But still, you try to do everything you can to prevent that. I mean, I was out here, especially with the rabbits, so I moved all the rabbits under this tree in my food forest. So, and so we moved them all over here. I lost 1 rabbit. I'm so upset. She was 9 years old and she was one of my breeder rabbits, but she was really fat and she just couldn't take it. I brought her in, and she still, like, maybe the change in temperature also wasn't good for her. Like, sometimes it's just better just to leave them instead of shocking them. So anyways, that was, you know, I couldn't help that. I've done everything I could, but yeah, it's raining. So I brought all the rabbits over here. I got 3 rabbit tractors, 2 in each rabbit tractor right now. We processed the other ones, so we have 6 rabbits left. But anyways, I put them under this tree, and this house also helps shade them, and I hung shade cloth all over the place. So I have it right here, shade cloth all around the spots that they need extra shade. And I stayed out here for hours with them, just misting them the whole time, like on and off, just misting. And that helped them. So fresh cold water, because rabbits won't drink hot water, so you have to make sure their water's cool. So ice buckets, I mean frozen ice bottles, don't cut it in these this type of temperature because they melt right away. It's not even worth it. Which I of course tried, but like it's so hot, the ice buckets melt within like 5 minutes, no joke. So yeah. See, look at, just, I have water bottles everywhere. They don't work, but hi babies, you guys do good now? You guys do good? This is my males. This is daddy and baby. They're so happy. They're actually moving and not panting. Aww. I'm gonna feed them now. And then, so I put this in the front to block morning sun right here because the morning was just blazing. So I just got whatever I could. So this is east. The sun rises in the east. And then it sets in the west. So I get, and this is north this way, and this is south. The south facing sun was horrible. It would travel over here. So the shade from the tree wasn't really shading the tree because it was shining from this direction. So I had to hang this shade fabric up and then put more shade fabric in between the trees. So that worked. But yeah, I think next year I'm going to gonna dig an underground cooling area for them. So I've had this idea in my head for a while, and I'm going to do it next year after the ground is cooled. After the ground softened from the winter, I'm going to dig out under each cage area that I would place the cage for the summer, because the cages remain stationary in the summer. I move them around as tractors in the winter, in spring and fall, because they have a lot of fodder, but in the summer they need to just stay in the shade. So I'm going to build more of a permanent structure for them, like a porch. But also I'm going to put I'm gonna dig down in the ground, and I'm gonna put like buckets deep in the ground for them to go into and stay cool. So, because I've seen some people do that, you know, and I think it would be cooler underground. I don't think it would be too hot. So as long as, and I'll put like a foot of dirt on top of the buckets, and it should be a nice cool place. And I'll have like PVC, like those drainage pipes. I'll put, this is what I'll do. I'll make a hatch door on the bottom of each cage, okay? So I have each cage right here. So let's say I cut out a little hatch door just for the summertime and open it up with and direct it over like a sewage drainage pipe that they can crawl down underground. It'd be way better than staying up here in the sun and in the heat and the shade. It's just, I think that would be a great idea. So I'm gonna do that. So, long story short, that's what I'm gonna do next year. It has to work. I mean, this is 4 years ago. I lost a lot of rabbits when I was away on vacation, and a sudden heat came. So, what if I'm gone? You know, and I wasn't here to water and spray them all day long and miss them, and you know, so that would be ideal if I could just keep them there and they can go underground, and then they'll be safe even if I'm not at home to help them survive. Poor things, they're so hot. But you know, we have a swamp cooler in our house, so the temperature was, I was just living in my pool, you know, it was super hot. But we do have an air conditioner unit that way. It's just so expensive to run, but I would, you know, for Shandon I had to turn it on because it was just so hot. But Bear wants to get the bunny. I have 2 males in this one also. 2 males in here. They're hiding. And then I don't know. I know one of these is a female. I saved 2 females in here. This mama was in here, and she's the one that just died. So these are her babies. These are mama's babies. So I know one of them is a female, and I was like, you know, I have to save them because I can't lose a female. I need a breeder rabbit. So, but look at, they're doing way better today. They're happy. See, there's a water bottle in there, and that one right there. I gotta take all those water bottles out and refreeze them. They're good for like lukewarm days, but not here in California, no way. So, here's your baby bunny, Boop Boop. Here's your friends. Is this your friend? Is he your friend? Yes. Where's your sister? Yay! I'm so happy it was raining. It's sprinkling, not even raining. Hey, I got a little drop of water on my hand. That's called rain here. Like nothing's, I'm not even wet. It's like the rain is drying up in the air. It's so hot still. It's like 95 right now. So the rain is drying up before it even hits the ground. But at least it's cool and overcast and a little bit of water's coming down. So, oh, these cars. Anyways, yeah, so for the last week, I've just been dealing with this heat and trying to keep my animals safe. And even with all my effort, I lost 3 chickens and a rabbit, so. But, yeah, so that's the plan. I'm gonna do that. See, and the chickens, you can't water chickens. They don't want to be watered. I try spraying them, they run. So it's just better to leave them. They have this shade, and this is 90% shade right here, fabric. They have all this, and then they have the trees. They're free range, so they can go under the trees. And the ducks too, they go wherever they want. So. And then the coop is pretty big, actually. You can't, it's like an L. It's hard to tell. So, and it's on, because we're in California, it's more open because of the heat, not enclosed. So everything is on stilts and it's wire, you know, and up on the top they just have a little bit to shelter them from wind and the south sun. So, and then there's another part on the back side too that they have some roosts over there and stuff. So anyways, yeah. And then there's an old rundown coop over here that my children built. I have to take down, and an old duck house that my kids built, just sitting there. We don't use it anymore. It's too, but the animals tend to go in there sometimes. So, but the food forest, I think I lost 2 more trees. So I have one that was coming back. I have 2 that I was trying to come back. That's still doing good. That one's coming back still, thank goodness. And then this one was coming back. It had a lot of green, and now it's like, the heat got to it, but it still has some green on it. But the leaves are like dried out. So now back to canning. I mean, I was even canning in this heat. My goodness gracious. You'll see I got a bunch of canning videos I have to edit. I got behind because of the heat. You know, having to take care of that in Stead'n and everything. But you'll see in one of my canning videos, I'm sweating and my face is so red. So, alright guys, so that's an update dealing with this heat wave and the animals, and all the other animals are doing good. Everyone's doing good. We survived. That's the one thing. I just want to make it where I could leave. I need to make it so I need a nice underground city for these rabbits so I can, and the chickens, I mean, they pretty much have it set. So I have to make it where I can be able to leave and not worry if I'm at the hospital with Stead'n or something. Like I can't, you know, I have to be prepared. So these poor bunny rabbits, they're our meat source, you know. We raise the rabbits for food. They're meat rabbits. So I try to give them the best life, have the biggest cages they can have. And the poor things have to suffer through heat, and I don't like that. So, and I don't have a building for them. So I'm going to make one. I'm going to make a building, and I might even pop a swamp cooler in the building. But if I do the underground thing, that's way more ideal. So, hopefully the hot air doesn't funnel down, though. That's what I don't know. Like, I'd have to make the tube long enough with maybe, I don't know, I don't know if it'll get too hot. You know, like squirrels and stuff go underground, right? I have to do more research on that. So, but if it's in the shade and underground with at least 2 feet of dirt on top, I think any air that would blow down there, if it's hot, it'll be cooled. That's my thought. So, oh, feels so nice. We got a good breeze. Woo! So yeah, I've been super busy trying for the last 10 days trying to keep everything cool, but then also, you know, I'm gonna have to try to stay away from like health videos, or because YouTube gave me a little warning and wouldn't let me upload videos for like 5 days because I talked about alternative medicine. So I'm gonna just stay away from that topic and stick to my farm and canning and stuff. Even though I do a lot of tinctures and herbal medicines and stuff. I don't know what you're allowed to say and what you're not allowed to say nowadays. Like such like censoring, you know what I mean? So that's that. But yeah. So that's an update on my rabbits and the weather and the animals. And everyone's doing good. The ducks are good. Oh, I love it. It's so windy. The chickens are doing as good as they could be. I have babies in the nursery and some baby ducks getting ready to integrate with the flock. So, and then the poopies are doing good. Look at them. Look at this puppy. Hey, look at what they do. I don't know why are you gonna dig up my food forest, huh? Hey, girl. Robin Ripley, why do you have to dig my food forest? Why you gotta do that? What do you do that for? There's your mama. Oh. Why you gotta dig my food forest? So cute. I love my dogs, but they are a tough bunch to handle when they're excited. Goodness gracious, they about tripped me. Thank goodness I'm not an old lady. They push me over trying to get out and do chores. They love chore time. They really, really love the animals. They love chore time. Bear, he's eaten, he did eat when he was a puppy, a chicken, and I had to get him. So, I'm not sure if he wants to eat him or play with him now. You know, it'd be a miracle if I went without them eating a chicken with them being free range. But everyone else is safe, and we lost a duck to the girl, and she learned her lesson. So she ate a duck and he ate chicken. And they eat everything, bones, feathers, and all. Like, they just take the pin feathers out. It's interesting. But they got in trouble, and they know better now, because it was a couple months ago. And everyone's safe and sound. No more hunting excursions for the pups. You know, I think it was when they ate them, they were just like on high like growth period, you know, and I think they're hunger driven. Actually, they're just going through a major growth spurt. I think, you know, dog's gonna eat what they crave. Yeah, but besides that, they're with the animals. They're doing really good now. So, and I was like, you know what, I better up their protein so they don't try to crave eating what they're supposed to be watching. So yeah, I feed them more raw chicken and rabbit livers and bones and stuff. So they're satisfied enough where they're not gonna go try hunting them on their own. They're actually learning now. They are the guard dogs. You're the guard dogs, huh? They're learning to keep watch. Finally, they're understanding their role more. They're transitioning from puppy to adult at the moment. And so now they're finally taking some responsibility on this place, huh? And they're doing good when it comes to being training for service animal for Stead'n. Actually, Robin Ripley is more sympathetic to Shandon's needs, and Boots are at home. So she's really, really good when he gets, when he has issues. She goes to him right away, like and she sleeps with him. So, and Bear, it's so funny because Bear's really good when we leave the house, so it's perfect because she's not good with people, but she's a great service dog when it comes to Shandon's needs. So if I could just get her good with people, it'll be perfect. I mean, I'm still working on it, so. But Bear's super good with people, and he's really good with Shandon. And especially when we're out, he's really attuned to Shandon. But at home, I think they just know that the other dogs will handle it, you know what I mean? So Robin Ripley really takes care of it at home, and Bear, and Boots, because Boots is his service animal. So Boots really, really is keen to Shandon. He's been, you know, doing it for years. And there are farm dogs, so it's perfect. Dual purpose here. Hi, babies. He's a dire wolf. Bear is a dire wolf. He's huge. Oh, what'd you get? And the wind's blowing all the leaves around. We got windstorm coming on. Alright guys, so that's my update. Cars. We like the cars that go boom. Alright guys, so that's my update on surviving the heat here and what's been going on for the last week. I got a bunch of canning videos for you. Get ready to rock and roll, and a couple how-tos, because nothing works right around here. Always having to fix something, right? Alright guys, so it's the next day from my little sprinkle time we had, and it's still in the upper 90s. It's just gonna be like that until October. It's always hot until October, but at least it's not over 100. So the shade's working out good for these rabbits. They're doing a lot better, and I don't have to mist them down anymore. But my freezers went kaput also. So during this time, the last week, I've been dealing with this heat wave, and I got the silly timeout from having to be able to do anything on YouTube because of me mentioning alternative medicine, so we can't be doing that. I was gonna, you know, like I said, maybe do more videos like touching on alternative medicines, but I'm gonna stay away from that because this just seems to be touchy subjects. You know, you can read on that, get books, you know, there's plenty of information in books, so if you're interested in that.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, I got that right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I can agree there's plenty of information in books.
Yep, plenty.
Like both books and movies. Documentaries too.
Yep, see, we tell everybody, we gotta read books and documentaries, huh?
And life.
And life.
Go on vacation. Probably bring a book on the playing field.
Yep.
I don't know if you can, but okay.
Yep. That's good thinking, Bit. You're so smart.
Yeah, and
So smart.
We have a really old cat.
We do have an old cat. Our Gizmo had to pass away, though. Look at this one. That's the last. This is Gizmo's sister, Willow. She looks just like our cat that passed away. And then that's another thing that happened, so.
His insides got old too fast, I think.
Yeah, his insides just got old too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, alright, he's telling me to go.
Like, I don't know if like Will's 100 or not.
She could be.
She's 8 years old. don't know how that is for a cat.
Yeah.
So you can go.
All right. See, now I can go. I'm going to show you my freezers. Dogs. Hey, you want to sit? Sit. You just take a seat here. Take a seat. Good job. All right, go. Oh, you're already out here. She's already out here. All right, so I have these 3 freezers, or 2.5. She always has to harass her mom. I don't know why. She treats her like a farm herd animal. Hey, Robin Ripley. Robin Ripley. Quiet. Quiet. Sit. Come on. Sit. Good girl. Stop it. Stop it. I'm doing a video. She's still gonna go do it. Quiet. She's trying to make her play. Alright. Back to my freezers here. Then, I had a crash also. So I went to take out food last night, and the freezer was halfway melted, half frozen still, thank goodness, and the other half was defrosted. So we got to town barbecuing, and had a whole bag of shrimps, and chickens and pork, and I canned what I could. I'm busy too, taking care of the animals and taking care of Shandon, and just everyday stuff right now. I'm just really busy. And then we're gonna get ready to go camping. I've been canning other things, a lot of stuff, so I had to squeeze canning this stuff in between. I didn't do a video on it because I was in such a hurry. So anyways, and then I am one, thank goodness, that has, I believe 2 is 1 and 1 is none. And so when I got this freezer here, this freezer is the 2020. I bought this Mamma Jamma for $275, including warranty in there. And I was like, that's such a good deal. I'll buy another one as backup. Because you just never know. Well, thank goodness I did. Because I had this brand new in a box waiting for action. Because I thought this one, which is 20 years old, would have gone. But no, this one's over 20 years old. Got it from my aunt, who got it from an elderly lady she took care of when she passed. She gave it to my aunt. My aunt gave it to me. Who knows how old it was when that lady had it. I've had it for 20 years. Yeah. And it's still going strong. I love old stuff. Anyways, the new one couldn't handle the heat. Couldn't take it. So thank goodness I got backup. So I transferred what I could in this one. And then we took care of the rest. Then I have half a freezer here. But yeah, and then so I have also, my cousin gave me a freezer, and I was like, I'll take it for backup also. But in this case, it just didn't work. It's not freezing. Sometimes when it was working when she gave it to me, I know that. So sometimes when you unplug older freezers that's been in use for a while, they just don't go back on like normal. So I think that's what happened in this case. It was just sat here because it sat here for over a year. And then I tried plugging this one in first, instead of unboxing my new one that I had set aside. I wanted to see if this one worked, and it didn't. I had it plugged in for like 4 hours, and then it wouldn't even freeze ice. It got cold enough to make the ice water cold, but it wouldn't freeze. And then and I waited till this morning. I had it plugged in for a whole day, and it still wasn't, so I had to unplug it. But knowing after a few hours that this wasn't working, I went ahead and unboxed that one and used that, because I couldn't lose my meat, And I didn't want to sit here canning all night. I have canning projects lined up, a lot of them. And that wasn't a planned one. So I still have a few meat things that I gotta can. I didn't do a video on it. I'm just too busy. So anyways, what I'm gonna do with these is they're gonna become feed storage. Yeah, I needed some feed storage, okay? I have 2 feed barrels. Oh no, I have 3 feed barrels I put chicken feed in. But they both only fit 7 bags of feed. I like to buy my feed in bulk, you know? At least 6 months worth. And so, but I needed more feed barrels, and the person, if he was selling it, was selling it for $50 a barrel, which is too much. I got these barrels for like 10 bucks a long time ago. And then, or he doesn't have them. So, anyways, long story short, I have a bright idea to use these as feed storage. I'm going to put this one out in the field, lay it down. It'll be perfect. Be perfect. Mouse proof, weather proof. Awesome. And then I'll put this one out in my porch, my aquaponic area, and put feed in that one too. And leave it open so it dries out without molding. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, because I got a refund on this. So it's got it from Walmart. They have good warranty. I just called. It was super easy. They already had it in their system, and they said, okay, we'll just refund you. And I guess it would cost more to send someone out to fix it. And I can buy another one. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just buy another one, keep it in the box for backup, and just keep on doing that. Every time it breaks, I guess. I'll try to buy a different brand though, maybe. So this one's Arctic King and didn't last very long, so I'd stay away from that. But Walmart, buy it from Walmart. They have good return policies. Gave me a refund, no questions asked. Told me to keep it, didn't have to return it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Use it for a feed barrel, feed storage. So, I'll probably splurge and get a $300 one. Ooh, spend a little $50 more. Keep it in the box, and always have backup. That's a lesson there for you guys. If you have freezers, you need an extra one. Just keep it on the side for when that happens. So, because sometimes you can't even get the freezers to your house. Like when I bought those, it took forever to even get them. So thank goodness I had it.
It's called a really long word?
Yeah.
It's a really long word?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say forever. I mean, it took a very long time. Shannon's very literal, and he doesn't want me to say things that aren't exact. And forever is not exact. It took a long time. Yes. Alright, you want to say peace bye?
No.
To friends and family?
No friends and family. I don't want to, I think.
Okay. Alright. Are you having a hard time getting up out of this chair? Do you need some help?
Waiting for this to be over. Where's Dad?
Dad will be here in a minute.
Yeah, I don't have hard times getting in a chair anymore, remember?
Okay. It just takes a while, huh? Are you silly? You're being funny, man? What do you use that face for? Please don't do that face.
Why?
It's scary. We're practicing Halloween.
What?
You practicing Halloween face?
Do I look really scary? Do I
No.
look really scary when I do that?
No.
Well, what do you mean?
I don't know.
Like Paddington, how he does the face get out.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah. But I'll hold on, let me say bye and then I'll come back to help you, okay? Alright guys. So I'll just talk to you later. That's all there is about that. About my break of uploading and the weather and my freezers and the dogs. A little bit about Shandon. He's he had another flare-up. It's taking a little bit longer to do stuff again. Getting irritated easy. So we're just recovering from that also. So, Robin Ripley, stop. That's not such good news. But on the bright side, it was a short flare-up, and he doesn't have too much of a alteration, and so. All right, guys. We'll just talk to you later, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.